Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for the Center for Career Engagement and Internships End of the Year celebration. My name is Christina Aaron. I am the CUNY Lead Support Specialist right here at Queens College, serving students with disabilities and veterans. We have an amazing fun program planned for you to celebrate and highlight some of our greatest accomplishments throughout the year. Our theme for this year of 2021 is Thriving. With that in mind, to start off, while we're still waiting for more people to join, I would like to launch a Mentimeter for you to share your thoughts with us. Let us know what it is that helped you thrive in year 2021. So I'm going to post the link to the Mentimeter in the chat. Please click on the link and share your thoughts with us. And shortly, I will be sharing the results with everyone. While you're participating, I just wanted to cover some of the housekeeping items. We do have live captioning automated by our host. So if you do require subtitles, please choose Show Subtitles on the bottom of the panel. This meeting is being recorded and it will be available after the event on our YouTube channel, and you will receive the link shortly. Thank you so much for being here again. I'm gonna share our Mentimeter to see the results. And I see some awesome posts coming in. All right, here's our Mentimeter. Family, patience, keeping a positive attitude throughout the year, which is very important. Being surrounded by ambitious friends, more time to focus on myself and improve my skills. Some really amazing things that help you thrive throughout the year. Thank you so much for participating. And we're happy that this theme resonates with all of you as well. So we also are running a social media contest today, and I would love for everyone to participate because at the end of the event, I will announce some really good gifts and giveaways that we have prepared for you. In order to participate, all you have to do is take a picture during this event. It could be a selfie, a picture of the screen, a picture of your favorite person participating, and post it on your Instagram page, but make sure that you tag us at QC_career. If you don't have an Instagram account, you can also do the same on your LinkedIn page, but make sure that you tag us as well. Queens College Center for Career Engagement and Internships. At the end of today, I will personally go onto our page on social media and LinkedIn and look at the top 3 posts with the most number of likes. Those 3 people will win the giveaways that I will announce at the end of the program. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. There we go. Okay, so like I said, we've prepared an amazing program for you. We're very happy to have you here. And to continue with the program, I would like to introduce our director, Zavi Gunn, with some opening remarks. Zavi?
Thank you, Christina. Good afternoon. I'm the director of the Center for Career Engagement and Internship. My name is Zavi Gunn. Welcome to our end of year celebration 2021. This has been a year of transition. The word that we're using to really describe our year is thriving. I would like us to remember those who are struggling and let us find ways of helping one another. Can we please have a moment of silence to remember those who have lost their lives? Thank you for taking a moment of silence to remember those. American writer and civil rights activist Maya Angelou stated, in part, that our mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some compassion, some passion, some humor, and some style. Our students alumni, faculty, staff, employers, and community partners are thriving. Today, we'll celebrate by including their accomplishments and a recognition presentation to acknowledge our students and partners. Our special guest speakers include CUSE President, Interim Associate Provost, alumni, and students. During this virtual celebration, stay engaged, post comments in the chat box and the kudos board. Let's watch the Career Center's year in review highlights on Thriving and the team's reflection. Turn up your volume and have a wonderful time.
taking the Orientation to the World of Work class offered by the Center of Career Engagement and Internships. I am very glad to be a part of that class because it gave me the confidence I needed to get the internship that I recently just started, which is for game development, the career that I want to pursue in the future. The materials I learned for that class is also beneficial for me as I am applying to full-time jobs. The staff has also been very great. They are very reliable and gave me great advice. So my advice to you would be to take this co-op class and to not be afraid to reach out to the Center for Career Engagement and Internships because they are there to help you. Thank you.
My name is Savvy Gunn.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth O'Connell.
Hi, my name is Diane Schultz.
Hi, my name is Dr. Keisha Cameron.
My name is Karen Johnson.
Hello, my name is Christina Aaron.
My name is David Engel.
I'm Eleanor Mavisha.
Hello, my name is Kathy Alessio.
My name's Dema.
Hi, I'm Sophia Matushevich.
Hi, my name is Joey Lau.
The one thing that sticks out to me the most is resilience.
I've been incredibly inspired by our students' resilience.
We can still help students remotely.
Recognizing that we can do old things in new ways and new things in even better ways would be one of the most exciting things that's happened for me personally and professionally in the last year.
The highlight for me this year has definitely been the kind of work that our team has done together.
It's a pleasure to lead a dynamic team that is compassionate, empathetic, creative, and innovative. These characteristics guide and support students in their accomplishments.
I enjoy working with our students.
I get to work with students on a daily basis, and it's a very rewarding career for me.
I really enjoy coaching students as they consider their career paths. It's so great to work with motivated and hardworking students.
My fellow colleagues, I would say without a doubt, all of us will pitch in and help each other to get the job done. With that, I am forever grateful, and it makes me thrive in this environment, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I am very fortunate to work with great colleagues who all work very hard to help students reach their career goals.
I'm grateful to have the opportunity to work with so many talented people in the team.
Being part of an amazing team, we have made a lot of difference in many people's lives.
No matter what is going on in the world, don't stop being proactive about your career.
This is not something that you're supposed to figure out right when you graduate Queens College. This is a lifelong process of learning.
Stay focused and consistent in your life. Being consistent is an ingredient to doing well in life.
Through trials and tribulations, we get the triumphs. We learn and we grow. Through tough times, we usually develop strengths, we develop resilience and determination that drives us forward.
You can always reinvent yourself, that you're never stuck and you're never alone. We're always here to support you and to guide you.
Bet on yourself. I'm certainly betting on you. I'm here for you. My colleagues are here for you. You know, it's QC for the win.
Great. Next, we will introduce our Interim Associate Provost for Innovation and Student Success, Natalia Holtzman, who is also a biologist. Natalia?
First, I just want to say it's wonderful to see so many people come here today to join us in celebrating all of the efforts that all of you have put into this. So I want to thank all of you that are here for being a part of this amazing team, regardless of what role you played as a student, as a staff member. All of you have contributed to this amazing effort that ultimately leads to our students' success and career goals. So that's really why we're here, and it's wonderful to see. I also just want to congratulate everyone and say, you know, you've made it. Okay, maybe finals aren't over yet to the students, and maybe grading's not done yet for the faculty, but this theme of thriving, you may feel like there are daily struggles, but the truth is you are here, and that is an indicator of your success and your ability to thrive and overcome challenging situations. So you should allow yourself a moment to own that and appreciate that for yourself. I hope that you have, in some way, even if it's a small way, over this past year have found that Queens College is a part of your ability to thrive. So if that's a staff member or a partnership or a fellow student or a class or something that you've learned, I would love to feel like Queens College was a part of providing you that support that you need to thrive. And that we are really looking forward to seeing you perhaps in person or on campus in the coming months as we open up into spring and are cautiously optimistic about some of those ongoing events, but maybe even on our campus. So with that, again, thank you all for being here. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what the rest of we're going to show, what your team is going to show us today, Zavi.
Thank you, Natalia. Now we'll introduce our president, Frank Wu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Wonderful, Natalia, that you're involved in helping with Zavi to lead For our students, the campus community is fortunate to have you, Natalia, as an interim associate provost, and so grateful to you, Zavi, as director of the Center for Career Engagement and Internships. I'm told that should be said CCEI. I appreciate you adding me to the guest list. One of the joys of being a college president is I'm invited to all the best parties. Actually, my wife went by while we were waiting, and with the music, she said, "What's going on in there? Are you having a party?" And indeed, we are. On this occasion, I really want to acknowledge Zavi and her whole team, not only for their work on this wonderful event, but for the year-round efforts on behalf of our students and recent graduates. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, the video we just saw speaks volumes. You know, we no longer live in a world where freshly minted college grads line up several job interviews merely on the strength of their diplomas. In this extremely competitive global environment, recruiters are looking, as we know, for candidates who have the relevant experience in addition to their book learning. That's where CCEI comes in. The office plays such a crucial role equipping our students for life after college. Like offices and departments all across our beautiful campus, they had to pivot in response to the pandemic. And now, as we reemerge, we're doing it safely. But Zavi, as you've pointed out, our students continue to thrive. Using new platforms, these virtual options such as Zoom that we've become familiar with, the center has continued to help students find internships, explore their career choices, understand the demands of the work world, and develop the networks that they need to advance. Meanwhile, CCEI's job fairs have connected prospective employers to Queens College's wonderful talent pool, broad and deep. And that bolsters the local economy, and in the process demonstrates the value of public higher education. We're an anchor institution. We know we have a role to play as we come out of COVID-19 and fits and starts. And I know it's frustrating, but we have been making so much progress. We're looking forward next semester to being about 80% in person for our classes. I want to thank, too, the Queens College Foundation, led by Lee Fensterstock, for their outstanding support of Zavi's office. Speaking of the value of public higher education, I'm delighted to be sharing the virtual podium today with two highly accomplished alumni. In order of their appearance, we'll be hearing from Harris Horowitz and Sabir Samarkand. Their respective careers illustrate how far Queens College students can rise and how they can use their success in turn to lift others. Harris graduated in 1978 with a degree in accounting. He's a managing director at BlackRock, an investment management company. This year, he established the Harris Horowitz Internship Opportunity Fund. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It provides financial assistance to undergraduate or graduate students holding otherwise unpaid internships in arts, education, public service, nonprofit, and other sectors. By decreasing the economic pressure on them, the stipends allow students to accept a placement that helps them develop their professional skills, but might not give them the paycheck they deserve. In memory of his father, who audited arts and music classes at Queens College and attended concerts at the Aaron Copland School of Music, the world famous Copland School, Harris funded the Murray Horowitz Scholarship in the Arts Endowment. And in honor of both of his parents, created the Norma and Murray Horowitz Concert Series Endowment. In addition to all that, he established the Murray and Harris Horowitz Scholarship Endowment at Queens College. Queens College is so profoundly grateful to Mr. Harris for everything he has done and continues to do on behalf of our institution and our students. Samarkand earned a bachelor's degree in computer science from Queens College in 1993. Since then, he has had an amazing career. It's really astonishing, the range of roles. E-commerce jobs in fields ranging from fashion and cosmetics to media. As an executive and consultant, he's helped numerous companies significantly increase their business. He's worked alongside the famous entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk, commonly known as Gary V, and founded Vayner Commerce. He's known as the author of Rocket Ship to the Moon, Growth Hacking Your Business. He's a sought-out mentor and public speaker, strategic advisor to another notable Queens College alum, Matt Higgins, co-founder of the private investment firm RSE Ventures. Last year, a guest speaker at Harvard Business School and the founder of his own company, Growth by Sabir. We're thrilled he's joining us as well today. I don't want to overstay my welcome on this virtual platform. Zavi and her team, they've done such a terrific job today preparing this rewarding program that has drawn so many of you, features multimedia presentations, that contest that we heard about, and recognition of all people, career campus champions, employers, mentors, partners, and members of the foundation who contributed to CCEI's success over this past year as we come out of the pandemic. It's time for me to wrap up and leave the party in my host capable hands. I extend my deepest thanks to all of you and wish you the happiest of holidays. Stay safe, be well, be healthy, and we will see you on the Queens College campus in 2022. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President Wu, and virtual applaud. We really appreciate your leadership and your vision that you have for Queens College. And now join us as we showcase Queens College students, alumni, their experiences, and employers in the next video. Joey, roll it.
My name is David Corsandi. I'm a senior undergraduate student here at Queens College, majoring in psychology, here to make a short and sweet video about my experiences here at the Career Center. So the service that I utilized the most at the Career Center was simply just talking to the career advisors, especially Dr. Cameron. I benefited a lot from talking with her, having numerous meetings with her about her helping me choose what I want to do with my life, what kind of job I want to do with my life. And that really greatly benefited me. To no degree. I mean, it was very hard choosing a career path, and she really helped me narrow it down. So big shout out to her. And that probably also was my most meaningful experience so far in my career experience, because it was just such a hard experience. I know for me and so many other students, to choose a career is so hard, and she really helped me out. And now I'm on my path to becoming a clinical psychologist, hopefully. So my career goal within clinical psychology is to one day be able to come back to my community, help service it with all its mental health needs. And really that couldn't be possible without the Career Center. So big shout out to them for helping me out. And last thing they wanted me to talk about here is any words of advice for my future peers watching this. You're not defined by your academic experiences. You're so much more than what a test score says about you. If you're not doing good in school, don't sweat it. That doesn't define who you are as a person. Go out there and find out what you're good at and run with it. Give that to the world. You're much more than what a test score can say about you. See you guys.
And I'm a senior at Queens College studying computer science. I interned at Amazon twice, and I secured a full-time position at Google as a software engineer upon graduation. For the interview prep, you should find somebody that you could study with and always learn from each other. Secondly, applications for internships and new grad positions open up very early. So applying August and September is very crucial. During my freshman year, I applied near December and January, and I didn't hear back from majority of the companies. However, during my sophomore year, I applied when it first came out in August, and I heard back from 60% of the big tech companies. I want to thank Karen Johnson from the Career Center for advising me during the recruitment process. She helped me on how to communicate with recruiters with many different companies, as well as making a decision with my full-time position. Thanks to her, I was able to accept Google and not burn any bridges with my other company that I interned for, which was Amazon. Thank you very much for listening in, and good luck on your application.
Kunal Parikh, and currently I'm a senior pursuing the BBA track, majoring in international business, corporate finance, and economics. Notably, I would like to highlight where I was working with many professionals who graduated from Queens College, and this experience I've used in real life while applying to applications and many internships, which helped me land the Bloomberg Summer Analytics and Sales internship, where I worked with many teams and clients who make an impact and move the markets globally. The least I can say is that this year, 2021, has been amazing. It's been pleasurable to meet people and admins from Queens College, notably the career department, who's been here since my freshman year up until now. Thank you all. It was a pleasure in being in 2021. I wish you all the best for 2022, and thank you once again.
Newspaper, The Night News, I've noticed a very fluid connection between the Career Center here at Queens College and our faculty advisor, Jason Tuga. I would say that for every interview I get, I always like to set aside time to meet with my career advisor and just practice mock interviews, which have gone a long way in helping me land opportunities, namely an internship that I did with the Brian Lehrer Show this summer, which is a daily politics podcast and radio show in New York City. When I had wrapped up my internship with WNYC's Brian Lehrer Show this summer, I actually got to have a one-on-one conversation with Brian Lehrer, the host of the show, and he offered me loads of advice and tips related to journalism, and it just sort of felt like everything came full circle. My passion is to tell other people's stories. I hope to grow within the media industry and continue to tell stories, because really that's what I would consider most fulfilling for me. My advice is to apply to as many opportunities as possible and always utilize the Career Center at Queens College. The Career Center is filled with some amazing people, and making yourself known within that sphere could really lead you to some great opportunities and help you make great connections, and really establish a career path for yourself. Since joining
And I was a part of the internship stipend recipients for this past fall semester. I'm so incredibly grateful to have been a part of this amazing group of people. Knowing that I had the support of the Center for Career Engagement and Internships, it made all of the difference in my ability to focus on my learning and my training. I'm so thankful that I was part of this experience. It's been fantastic, and thank you.
Great. Let's just take a moment and applaud our diverse and dynamic students at Queens College. Those videos were so inspiring. At this moment, I would like to introduce Harris Horowitz, who is a Queens College alumnus and a certified public accountant, who works at BlackRock as the Managing Director, Global Head of Tax Policy and Innovation, where he is responsible for driving commercialization, awareness, and innovation of tax-efficient investment products. On behalf of the Queens College community, thank you for generously funding the stipend to support 25 interns. Now we'll hear from Harris Horowitz.
Thank you and good afternoon, everybody. It's really a tremendous pleasure looking back, having graduated over 40 years ago, but I can still remember the campus. It's grown a little, and the student body is even more diverse, which is terrific. I'm a Queens boy, and don't forget your roots. I'm a very proud alumni. It's not easy to find a job that you love and that pays you adequately. And whether it's an internship or a scholarship, it's a place to try something out, to see something, find something that you love or you might like, and do so without the driving force being money. I was very proud to sort of see the letters from the internship recipients doing things that they were interested in, not necessarily for the money, and that was the purpose of the stipend. So with that, I'll turn to just a couple career tips of advice. Take risks early on. Try some new things. If you don't like them, try something else. You really need to find what you love, what inspires you, what you love waking up to every morning, what you can see building a legacy with. Then keep growing. It doesn't end with college. It doesn't really end with your first or your 10th job. You should be a continuous student, whether you're taking tests or you're just reading the newspaper to stay current in your field or putting together a research paper. Develop mentors. Mentors are really important. Even in the context of a virtual and remote working world, having mentors are very important. They help guide you. They help give you some perspective. They share their experiences with you, and they take an honest and open interest in making sure that you're comfortable, that you succeed, that you're heading in the right direction. They'll ask difficult questions sometimes, but that's fine. You need to keep your eyes and ears open for opportunities. And you should always be saying yes. I can't think of many times in my career where I actually said no. Now, that doesn't mean you have to prioritize. You don't have to prioritize things, but you do. But saying yes is a really easy thing to do, harder to fulfill. But by saying yes, you're showing both yourself and those who are interested in you that you're a go-getter. And I think Queens College is really full of go-getters. People who may not have come from privileged backgrounds. That's fine. People don't care about your degree a couple years in. They really care about how you're performing, what your attitude is. Are you a team player? Are you thoughtful? Are you interested in your profession? So with that, I'll just be quiet, because really it's up to you. You should manage and direct your own career. People aren't going to do it for you. Your mentors will help you along the way, family and friends likewise. But your career is your own, and you need to love what you do. Thank you, and continue to succeed.
Thank you, Harris, for all that amazing advice. And thank you for all that you do to support Queens College students. We're very grateful for all the support. Hi, everyone. My name is David Engel. I'm the Alumni and Employer Engagement Specialist here at the center. And I'd like to now introduce our amazing alumni keynote speaker and QC mentor. We have a mentorship program, so if any of you students want a mentor, as Harris just mentioned, we can help you match you with a mentor based on and interests you may have. So Sabir Samarkand will be our keynote speaker. Sabir, as you may have heard earlier, is the founder of Growth by Sabir, which is an e-commerce practice that helps businesses experience explosive growth. And he has over 20 plus years of experience in growth hacking revenue. And his clients range from startups to Fortune 500 companies. And as you've heard earlier also, he's worked with Gary Vaynerchuk, also known as Gary V, and founded Vayner Commerce. And he's also a strategist to Matt Higgins, who's also a QC alumni. And Matt Higgins is a recurring guest shark on Shark Tank. Sabir, take it away.
Thank you, David. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, let's start with, are you an introvert? Are you an immigrant who feels like it's always you against the world? I have been there. I was in exactly the same position, and now I work with the biggest brands in the world, and I have Shark Tank sharks in my network. Mark Cuban to Matt Higgins to basically the whole roster there. I'll tell you, it wasn't luck. I didn't have a well-connected family, and Harris said it earlier. You know, you don't have to come from a well-connected family to win. And success isn't a secret formula. It's just a lot of sweat, disappointment, and frustration mixed with occasional moments of joy. It's also the subject of this speech. But before I continue, I would like to thank all students, all 150 of you, but we started with 165. So even the other 15 that left, everybody. I want to thank all of you, employers, the president, the provost of Queens College, faculty, staff, and alumni. In addition, I want to thank the QC Center for Career Engagement and Internships organizers for inviting me to speak here today. Just a little bit about my background. I moved to the United States when I was a teenager. It was a scary time, but it was also an exciting one. I would be living in New York, one of the biggest cities on the planet. It was a far cry from my native Turkey, but I was more than competent in English and was convinced it would be easy. I was incredibly proud of my English comprehension. There I was, a 15-year-old Turkish kid who knew that his friends were mates, a pound was a quid, and being pissed meant you were incredibly drunk. I could impress my Turkish friends with my knowledge of slang and was ready to adapt to life in the Big Apple. Except New York was 3,500 miles from where that slang made sense. Without fully understanding how, I spent my young life learning a version of English that was completely different from the one my new friends would be speaking. At John Bowne High School, next door to Queens College, I got all my biology answers correct, but still failed my exams. You probably know that Brits pronounce and spell aluminum differently, but you might not know that they also have a habit of slipping random A's into medical words. Biology exams were a disaster. And that wasn't the only challenge I faced. I was also incredibly shy. In many ways, I still am. I spend my days chatting with clients, hosting podcasts, and giving talks, but deep down, I'm an introvert. I keep going, not because I've found a way to overcome the anxiety, but because that's what I want to do. The idea of letting everyone down, myself included, always terrified me more than any pre-show jitters. By the way, I was super nervous getting on in today's talk, just to let everybody know. And it was the same story when I was younger. Sure, it was frustrating, even embarrassing, but giving up would have meant disappointing my family and wasting all those years of accidentally learning Cockney rhyming slang. The only thing worse than failing yourself is failing everyone who loves you. Being introverted is not a superpower, and claiming it as such would be doing such a disservice to extroverts. But it can be a weapon, one that makes you braver and stronger. After all, if simply sitting in an exam or giving a speech makes you feel like the world is collapsing around you, imagine how much stronger you'll feel when you overcome that fear. If that's true, that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, you'll be invincible. During my time at Queens College, I was the quiet one, the one who nearly had a heart attack when I was told I'd need to give a speech. But those difficulties prepared me for adulthood and for all the challenges that I face on a daily basis. Whether that means forcing myself to do something that makes me uncomfortable or trying to navigate a business through the chaos of a pandemic that we are living in right now. But with adversity comes opportunity. That discomfort is really the first step toward being that person you want to be. Whether you're introverted or extroverted, it always feels scary putting yourself out there. But to succeed in the current business climate, you need to be active on social media. Forget about resumes and cover letters. The way you get attention in 2021 is to get a LinkedIn account and start building a personal brand across social media. So let me give you some practical tips that can help every one of you. Number one, the daily articles and videos that you use to boost your following are basically the modern equivalent of cover letters. They tell an interested employer or investor everything they need to know about you. And if that following is large enough, they'll also create opportunities for you. Number two, personal branding is not about luck, and you don't need to be famous to make it work. Like everything else in life, it's about working hard and persevering through all the failures and put downs. Number three, it's about building your profile, posting relevant content, cross-promoting to other social platforms, and using sites like Reddit and Quora, as well as relevant forums to establish yourself as a leader in your field. It doesn't matter what the field is. Do we have some phys ed majors here? All right. If it's physical education, follow in the footsteps of Athlean X, Joe Yoon, who I interviewed on my show, Scott Herman, and Matt Does Fitness, creating content about fitness, health, supplements, and recovery. If you're a math nerd, I'm a math nerd, by the way, so I don't want anybody flaming at me right now. So if it's mathematics, show your readers how they can use simple math tricks to impress their friends. Check out the Netflix originals and Hollywood movies made about math geniuses. Beautiful Mind is one of my favorites. Psych majors, psychology department, I think, has one of the biggest departments that puts out the psych majors. My daughter is actually a psych major at Queens College right now. So calling all future therapists and psychiatrists. For psychology, introduce them to unique concepts and ideas. You have no idea how psych could be utilized in almost every part of professional life. So you could bring a lot of value. Every niche has a massive following and offers endless opportunities for videos, guides, articles, and posts. The fact that you're here learning about these things puts you in a very unique position, and that's something that millions of people will be interested in. What about other types of content? Your experience at Queens College, your education itself can tell a story. What are the challenges that you face as a student at Queens College? What is unique about you, your peers, your classes, your school? The fact that Queens College lives in Flushing, New York, what can you share about that? What stories will entertain, impress, amaze, and shock your audience? If teenage YouTubers can get billions of views by pranking strangers and perpetually disappointing their parents, just imagine what you can do with valuable, actual valuable and high quality content in your realm. It's never too early to do this. The sooner you plant those seeds, the sooner you'll have something worth harvesting. By the way, Krunal Parikh earlier gave me a shout out in chat. I was his mentor, and whatever I'm sharing with you is nothing foreign, nothing foreign about it. I've already said this to him through our mentorship. I'm sure it feels there's more competition these days. Several speakers before me spoke about that, and you're probably under more societal pressure than in my day, but this is a great time to be alive. You have everything you need to start building your perfect future. Just remember, regardless of how anxious, awkward, and even scared you feel now, no matter how difficult some of this may seem, it will get easier. It's all learned behavior and acquired skill. And that's as true for blog writing as it is for hosting videos. I'm still an introvert. I still feel awkward and shy at times. In many ways, I'm still that 15-year-old kid, even though I look like a 15-year-old, I'm not, I'm 50, who had to retake an exam because I learned English through a combination of Faulty Towers and British soap opera. I don't know, kudos to you if you know what those things are. I'm still the kid who feels uneasy at the thought of public speaking, but I'm also an adult who knows that failure, frustration, and anxiety are all part of the entrepreneurial process, and you should embrace them. All of it counts. If you want to survive, you can avoid all of those things, stay in your bubble, and let the world pass you by. You won't get what you want in life, but at least you won't have to contend with sweaty palms and butterflies in your stomach. I have some right now. If you want to thrive, you need to face and embrace those discomforts. They are the things that will shape you in the person you want to be. And it's a process, it takes time. And I want to thank QC Center and everybody here for having me be part of your young journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabir. A round of applause. Thank you so much for your value that you shared, having that entrepreneurial mindset, and for your inspiring words. Next, we would like to feature our recognition ceremony of our partners, which include our campus career champions, employers, mentors, and students.
Recognizing our partners. Thank you for your active role in the success of the Center for Career Engagement and Internships this year. Campus Champions. Laura Abrams, Alumni Affairs. Norca Blackman Richards, SEEK. Sarah Kahan, Development. Luke Marest, Economics. Carl Mitchell, Economics. Kate Pichenkina, Dean of Social Sciences. Christina Rosa Ragona, Development Office. Taruna Sadhu, Experiential Education. Dean Savage, Retired Queens College Dean. Jason Tuga, English. Irving Uribe, Student Affairs. Shiro Wichinachi, Economics. Daniel Weinstein, Dean of Math and Science. Catherine Weinstein, Art Design. Employer Partners. Charlene Barrow, New York City Department of Education. Yvette Claire-Jean, New York City Planning. Brendan Collins, Google. Cheryl Davidson and Brianna O'Shaughnessy, Northwell Health. Jamie DeLees, Co-op Careers. Alyssa Morena, Accenture. Jasmine Nunez, IBM. Maria Odysseos, Investors Bank. Amita Patel, Digital Page. Max Rodriguez, Deloitte. Jeannie Toscano, Geico. Denia Talavera, Bloomberg. Crystal Talbot, New York City Health and Hospitals. Mentors. Michael Sonberg, retired New York State Acting Supreme Court Justice. Ozzie Klein, Managing Director, Deloitte Consulting. Stephanie Dunbar Schmidt, Regional Representative, ABC Television, Disney Media. Barry Katz, Senior VP, NEP Group. Michael Marotti, VP Compliance, JP Morgan Chase & Company. Michael Hay, IO Psychologist, U.S. Postal Service. Michael Yunao, Machine Learning, Data Linguist, Amazon Web Services. Melody Paniagua, Bilingual Therapist, New York Foundling. Reina Narain, Teacher of Speech Improvement and Related Services, New York City Department of Education. Dan Yao, Law Clerk, Jeffries and Carigliano. Steve Schwartz, Investment Banking, Schwartz Financial. Farouk Khan, Foreign Service Officer, U.S. Department of State. Arnold Levine, Self-Employed, Education. Jerry Passaro, Senior Vice President, Network, MSG Networks. Students. Sarah May Kupferstein, Summer Consulting, Accenture. Armando Herreros, Global Finance Summer Analyst, JP Morgan Chase & Company. Uma Ramana Sama, Software Engineer, JP Morgan Chase & Company. Bhakti Rasolov, Software Engineer, Google. Anlisa Attar, the Estate Planning and Elder Law Group. Sami Ali, Brian Lehrer Show. Bian Basilao, Robot Startup. Lionel Green, Centerbridge Internship. Asma Shah, Mentee QC Career Mentoring Community. Ariana Bigrog, Entrepreneur Club. Jamie Asan, Long Island Sound, Benthic Mapping. And Teresa Liu, CUNY Tutor Corps. Congratulations.
Amazing. Congratulations to everyone. We're so proud of all of you. We're happy that you're here with us today. And earlier you received an email from the center with a link to our Kudo board where you could give us a shout out, maybe share a love note and post maybe a thank you note for us. So I'm going to post it again as a link in our chat. If you haven't had a chance to do that, please feel free to post something right now. We're very excited to read your comments and I'm actually going to share some of them with you at this moment. We were very humbled to read your comments and the beautiful thoughts that you shared with us earlier. Okay, there you go. Thank you, everyone. Students, campus partners, employer partners, and everyone who have posted. All right, so earlier I announced the social media contest, and I'm happy to see that many of you have participated. And it looks like President Wu is the star of today's event. I see many pictures being taken with President Wu on the screen. So now we're gonna pick the giveaways, and at the end of this week, we will reach out to the top 3 winners with most number of likes. So I'm gonna share my screen again, and we will pick 3 giveaways for all of you. Go. All right, so first one will be, nice, a $25 Amazon gift card. Congrats to whoever gets that gift. Second one will be a Harry QC keychain. And the third gift will be a $15 Starbucks gift card. Congrats to the winners. You will receive an email from us at the end of this week. Zavi?
Thank you, Christina. We are all winners and champions. I am so grateful for everyone being here this afternoon, and we appreciate our guest speakers, our students, partners, and employers. I would like to take this time to acknowledge our Career Center team. If Joey can share the screen.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so I would like to acknowledge our event planning team, which was led by Dr. Keisha Cameron, who is our Associate Director for Internship and Career Education. I would also like to acknowledge our other team members, David Engel, which is our Assistant Director for Alumni and Employer Engagement. I would also like to acknowledge Karen Johnson, who is our Career Educator, who focuses on helping students in technology, as you've heard on the videos. Christina Aaron, who is our lead specialist that works very closely with students who have disabilities and connecting them with employment opportunities. Would also like to thank Joey Lau, who is the person behind the screen that worked very diligently on creating the videos that you've seen here and editing them and putting together this slide deck. In addition, I would like to thank Sophia Machusev, who is also one of our career pair that worked diligently on this slide presentation. And also our narrator for the recognition ceremony, Liz O'Connell, who is the Associate Director for Career Engagement and Internships and works with students in the arts and humanities. So that's part of the planning committee. The rest of our team includes Diane Schultz, who is our Associate Director for Alumni and Career Engagement. Eleanor Mavashes, who is our Accounting and Business Internship Specialist. Sabrina Sadek, who is also a Queens College student and one of our career peers. Next, Dan Ma, who is our tech guru and part of our customer engagement team. And Kathy Alessio, who is also part of our customer service engaged team and budget assistant and office manager. So thank you to this dynamic team that I get the pleasure of working with. They are innovative, creative, empathetic, and patient. And these are the folks that really work closely with our students, our alumni and partners, and just make our work that we do so meaningful. So thank you all, and let's listen to our next videos. If we could do an applause for our Career Center team. And we have some other partners that we would like to acknowledge, which is the Queens College Foundation board members and the Alumni and Career Services Committee, in addition to other campus leaders and their teams. Joey, let's play the video. All right, thank you to our students. Have a successful exam and end of year. And to everyone else, happy holidays, wishing you continued success and thriving in 2022. If anyone wants to unmute, the recording will stop now.
Hi,